Alrighty then, let's get right to business. You have an ancestor that is helping you close a very, very tricky door to close, okay? Um, they want to talk about a particular person, someone that you're already aware of, okay? Let's go ahead and start there. This person's not too bright, all right? They are working on their own little scheme. This is someone that has nothing better else to do except for bother you because they are bored. Okay, so someone is bored, and since they can't get you to come reach them and talk to them, they're going to obsess on your energy and come to find you. They'll make fake accounts, they'll do all types of wild things, wild thoughts. This person's not right in the mental, they're not right in the head. Okay, this could be another spiritual teacher, or you could be some form of a spiritual life purpose teacher in some capacity. Take that how it resonates. You are on a journey of a master teacher path, which means you have sacrificed a lot to devote yourself to some type of spiritual um, awakening, spiritual lifestyle. So a lot of times, those of you in this position, with counseling here, I don't know, it peaked out. Like you can't really marry or you can't be in a relationship because you have to keep your channel separate and sacred. So that's what I'm seeing here. If you did marry, it'd have to be someone on your same spiritual level, your same spiritual insight as well. Like you can't just be with someone that's not on your vibration, is what I'm seeing here. So there is some type of hidden agenda that you've been made aware of. Spirit has been all over the cosmos letting you know that the war ain't over yet. Okay, the spiritual fight ain't over yet. All right, someone that's been trying to restrict your voice, restrict you from being able to speak your truth and your autonomy. Someone that's been trying to silence you. They are trying to scare you. Whoever this person is, they are trying to scare you, to keep you quiet, to keep you silent about something. I feel as if you... What did you do, Taurus? I don't know. It feels as if you may have shared something prematurely with someone, and now they have their eyes set on you. For others of you, you took some type of gamble and you put yourself out there. So this could be simply like you just going back out there and doing something that you want to do. You've been showing off. So someone is feeling some type of way because you've been showing off. This is what their projection of you is that you've been showing off and that people are attracted to you. And so their attempt to get you back by creating drama, their attempt to hide behind the scenes and really just affect your life in more than one way is not working anymore. So this person wants to come in and offer you love. I feel like this person works a very boring job. Okay. They work a very boring job. They could work in what's those type of jobs where you sit alone for a long period of times? This person don't love what they do. They just do it because it pays the bills. So they could be in accounting. They could be in adjusters type fields. They can work from home, at a sit down job. This person may drink occasionally to numb some type of boredom that they feel. I'm also picking up on someone that don't really have a lot of friends or don't really have a social life. So you are the highlight of this person's life. Okay? This person wanted you to be completely depressed, traumatized, and paranoid of what's outside or what's on the other side of you getting over this person by isolating you. Somebody wanted you to feel isolated. You only come to them for advice, kiss their ass. But ultimately, this person is only looking out for themselves. They only have a self-interest. So whatever you've done to overcome this fear that was being projected towards you, of this fear to go outside, this fear to date again, this fear to move on with your life, it's not working. Okay? This person's voice no longer intimidates you. For some of you, yeah, you have free yourself. Their voice no longer intimidates you. You don't care about their perspective. You could give two flying fucks about what their spiritual belief systems are, and if they feel like they are the ace of pentacle of religions or success, you just don't care. All right? And they just keep stressing to me this person is not as smart as they think they are. They have absolutely no foundation to stand on. They don't read no books. They have no intellect. And you pretty much call them out on their scheme. And so they're about to come towards you in a particular type of way because you won't come towards them. You won't speak to them. And so your ancestors are trying to tell you, move beyond this ancestral pattern. So there's a pattern that you once possessed where it's like, if a person wants to come in and make things right and apologize, you may tend to hear them out. You may tend to be diplomatic in these types of situations. Very noble energy that I'm picking up off of you, Taurus, where your nobility at times can have a double-edged sword to it. All right? We all know what happened to Ned Stark off of Game of Thrones. So even you speaking your truth with this throat card, these are people that feel exposed by you and they play dirty and they don't like that you're able to see the dirty games that they play. And this is why they worked really hard to block you from being able to speak your truth. You being able to feel attractive and feel your absolute best. You could have fire placements in your chart. All right. Because when you are in the vibration of speaking from your authenticity and speaking from your truth and being who you are unapologetically, can't nobody fuck with you. Right. But when you step out of that frequency because you're trying to people please and get to know people and different things like that, you're more easily targeted. You're more easily accessible. And that's what I'm seeing here. You have an impact. Your voice is meant to impact the entire world, not just a little small sector or small people. It has nothing to do with money, wealth, or finances, although those things come along with it. This is about your purpose, your divine contract, how you're meant to move. And I do feel like there is a divine alignment that you are meant to have. Okay? They can't keep you locked up forever. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to date and live your life. So channel messages for Taurus spirit. Wedding. For some of you, you could have been married to this person or someone wanted to marry you. So they were working really hard to lock you down or to they had motives here. Someone had motives, so they wanted to turn you or mold you into their image of perfection. This could be someone at one point that felt like you guys were, someone wanted to make you suffer for not marrying them. Okay, you could have married someone else and they felt like you belonged to them. You know, that Adam and Eve rib shit. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone had some undercooked ribs and they've I'm gonna behave, okay? They had some undercooked ribs Mm-hmm. Because you're not property. So someone viewed you as property that was stolen and they wanted it back. And they felt like they were the opposition in your love life. They were the blockage in your love life. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing something about cast away. All right. Someone wanted to cast you away as like a forever punishment until next lifetime, where they're your only life support. No one else can hear you. Someone has a very sick perspective around their relationship with you, and it stems from a past life where you got away from them. A lot of y'all may have Leo in your South Node. Okay, this is giving me like a lot of relationships where you were married or famous or something like that. Someone felt hurt by you in a past life, but I feel like in this lifetime, you've come across many karmic soulmates, unrequited love situations. So when you meet them, you're like, oh yeah, I recognize you. Deja vu, motherfucker. I'm going in the opposite direction. So you may be speaking on a lot of different things in regards to how to identify divine counterparts from fraudulent ones. So it's harder for people to lie, scheme, and play around, right? So someone was trying to get you to change careers because they wanted to marry you. Like they wanted you to read the Bible. They wanted you to read more books. They wanted you to change your ways. Someone wanted you to convert over to their religion or their belief system and re-indoctrinate you to speak a certain type of way, think a certain type of way, so they can have you for themselves. Very controlling person. This is someone that does a lot of talking as well. They are a speaker of some sort. What you need to know is you've met this person in a past life. You don't have to repeat this lesson, but this person is just as controlling as they were in that lifetime and 10 times worse in this lifetime. This feels like a very powerful conqueror that ruled many nations, and you abandoned them on their deathbed in a past life. That's what I'm seeing here. And you try to run away and be with someone else that you love, and they put you in a dungeon as a punishment to walking away from this person or leaving this relationship, trying to be with someone that you love. And prior to you escaping that torture, I heard like an infirmary. They had you admitted and brainwashed, restrict you from talking, binded your voice from that lifetime. And so as a way to connect with language, you read. So your eyes became the window to your voice. And so you lived through many stories that were written in a book. Okay. You lived through many stories. So you utilize that isolation and that time of pretty much bondage, captivity, to master arts, skills. And again, because you couldn't recite or speak anymore, some way, somehow, they turned your voice off and took your voice literally. And they would have you interpret. That's what I'm hearing. Whoever you are, they would, in that past life, they had you interpret for them everything they couldn't decode. Everything they couldn't decode or unlock or that was encrypted, they used you to scribe, So like unlock it and decode the meaning and give them the answer, and then they would prophesy. And as long as they carry this deed of this marriage or this relationship to you, they had an infinite supply of wealth, and they used those secrets to figure out how to cast that particular spell or that alchemy over many more like you. So in this lifetime, you have an opportunity to break that cycle by avoiding this person entirely. You have an opportunity to change the course of fate and rewrite many destinies. You became a Arthur, because I'm seeing someone stroke a pen, and with every stroke and every tear, you wrote many stories. All you had to go off, like, it's almost like because your voice was restricted, it was a very beautiful voice. Because that was restricted, the way you saw the world became just as unique, just as eccentric. So imagine crafting stories as beautiful as your voice would have been if you were able to utilize it. So something about your visions were poetic, okay? Because they're showing me like poetic justice. You still turned a situation that was unfortunate to you into a positive one. But I feel as if somebody is looking for you. What you need to know is there is a soul that is, I feel like they're a speaker of some sort. They could be a pastor, a priest, a prophetess. They may be in a different religion, like y'all may be, because she's making me feel like you don't have to be a she, but in a past life you were a she, okay? It's more of like maybe non-denominational, or you are kind of just a free spirit, okay? So whoever this person is, they speak through words, but they have felt your energy signature in the spiritual realm. They may have sent you a feather, or something about feathers could be significant. I'm seeing a hawk. Okay, this may be someone that resonate with a hawk bird. So this person feels this desire like an addict to find their supply. Life support. They feel like they have to find their partner, their counterpart, for some type of life support. You are meant to be their life support. They're convinced. So you have someone coming towards you, and yeah, with lessons in reverse, lessons and blessings, you can avoid this entire encounter by not responding to someone, not speaking to someone. Just that simple. Just that simple. But it is pulling up a very significant archive. Do not reconcile with this soul. Do not play around with this soul. This soul is off the fucking chain. Excuse me. This person could be 31, 33, 51, 62. They're looking for you. Excuse me. I'm belching now. They're looking for you. Look at that. What I told you. And when they find you, they will finish. It will be like a snap moment. They will feel this desire to break your spirit again. I'm telling you. That's what your spiritual team is saying. They have this desire to marry you and break your spirit. And they're going to feed off of you and take turns. It's real sinister. That's what they did in the past life. Very, very horrible death here. It's about to get real graphic. Trigger warning. In a past life, I'm seeing someone slice someone's throat and then drink their blood, but taking turns in some type of sacred circle. What? Yeah. They believe that you possess some healing properties if they fed off of you, not just physically, not just spiritually, but physically as well. So it's giving me very cold vampire energy. Yeah, I'm telling you, you have a past life connection that is literally believes that you their property. Okay? And they're going to try to convince you to change careers or change beliefs, convert you to some shit, and they are not a nice person. They are a tyrant. And in this lifetime, if the roles are reversed, oh, this going to be the worst fucking feminine you ever met. This person wants to put you in a different, they want your career to be to mother them, spousal them, and finish what you, someone's name, lighthouse, yeah, lock you away, throw away the key, and let nobody find you all over again. And I feel like this is a particular person that is, they are going to, it's like they will wow you with their speech. They may talk very eloquently. They may move their hands in this way, like you know, like hear ye type of shit. They may use their hands to help communicate because they need to channel persona. Okay. This may be someone that refers to themselves in the personification of a particular entity or energy. So avoiding you from being able to speak on certain stories or topics or situations has really been your ancestors' way of helping you to avoid coming across a particular person. So if you've ever experienced some type of decline in a particular situation, it was because some way, somehow online, y'all timelines were starting to come together and align because of something that y'all do similar. But that's not your forever person. Okay? Definitely not. This person was so close to finding you. It was crazy. So close. Like, I mean, like, let go. So if you guys had to, like, let go of a job or a position, or you had to kind of, like, just ride the wave, and, you know, something was about wisdom in reverse. You're not as smart. Because someone was like, how do I say this? Someone was turned on by your intellect, but turned off by your presentation. This is facts, not fiction. Because you speak facts, which makes you wise, but you also, it's like you portray a particular persona, or you have a particular energy about yourself that makes this person want to exercise it out of you or eradicate it out of you, because this is someone that believes that you need to be changed. I'm telling you, spiritual teacher. This is someone that believes that you need to be changed. They could have any of these symbols that they resonate with. And so you were target is a nice word. I feel like you were held You were held up, delayed, or placed in a certain type of jovial energy deliberately. Okay, because baby, this person, they found you in, okay, me or more, they found you in a past life. They had a dream. And I feel like this person has a lot of means as well that you may have initially resonated with because they're so wise as well. But you wouldn't be able to unsee this person's intention. You would have hated it being with this person because you would always see their hidden motives, and it would remind you every single day of a past life relationship that you shared with them when you were married with them in the past life. There's someone that treated you like property. So your spiritual team is saying, listen, Linda. I don't care what it looks like. If they tell you that it's time to follow your heart's desires and let certain things go, it's because you were crossing paths with a very, if you think your exes was bad, oh, this person 10 times worse, 1,000 times worse. This is someone that would have you admit it and call you crazy. This is someone that will take you to the back rooms of them groups and have them all perform something on you. This is the type of stuff right there. Put you in jars, make you unrecognizable at the face where nobody ever want to look at you again. This is the type of intentions that they did to you in a past life. In a past life, I feel like there may have been a story that was depicted about your spirit. Okay, and I feel as if I'm picking up energy like feeding your, in that lifetime you were like fed to the dogs, or you were fed in a particular way where it was intentionally like to crush your vocal cords. Oh, so man. So now you are finally being set free from some type of closet. You're being set free from something. It's giving me like a wardrobe, like a portal. When you as you were trying to figure out what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Because you have like this gift where you can plug in a time zone, teleport there, come back. You can think of something with great emotion, be there, come back, and convey something in real time, but it's very real. It's not a prank. You can see through time and space. You can see a person today, and you can see who they were in other lifetimes, the decisions that they made, the persecutions that they have experienced, and on top of that, you're able to see the curses that are on them, and they don't like you for it. So when people can't hide from you, they still do that, hunting you down, but do it secretly. And these are people that have lusted over you. They desire you so much that they want to eradicate you. Secrets. I told you, this is confirmation. Whatever they did was wrong. It was out of order. Oh my God. I'm seeing someone in a past life. There was some type of arranged marriage. And when you married that person, you didn't even make it to your honeymoon. You were immediately sacrificed and went missing. Yeah, to keep some type of empire going. Completion. For expansion. So they fed you to some type of entity, but it didn't work. I feel like you survived. Yes, you survived. I'm telling you, they either buried you alive, fed you to some type of entity, they did something to you to build their empire. All right. This is why certain, you know, what they call them? Certain secret societies and different stuff like that, or religions and stuff like that, are still standing to this day because they was built on the bodies of so many, okay, that could not defend themselves. They couldn't defend themselves. Wow, it literally says enterprise. So taking your hand in marriage gave them some type of power to help them build nations. But they didn't get it by your choice. You didn't give them this information free willy out here. No. They took it. And with this hand here, they may have like cut your hand. So you may have like a where you have like visions of feeling as if you were once like your hand was once sliced. Okay? That may have been how you were indoctrinated, or how that was like the marital process was like blood binding, and that's how the soul is able to find you in this lifetime. So they discarded you as a way to keep some type of empire going and keep a ruler or power at the top. Organization, yes. This is like that apocalypto type of stuff. Feed you to harvest something more. But I feel as if these are people that they started doing it in secret, and then telling everyone else that they don't believe in that. So giving other people a different doctrine, while behind the scenes they're utilizing the very power they talk against. All right. So like there's a spirit that is very much alive. Flirtation. And I feel as if this spirit has been like, it's like destroyer. It's like it's destroying energy. Okay. So there has been some type of initiative to eradicate anyone that's smart, beautiful, handsome, or possess some type of power. Okay. Dark power. Anyone that possesses that type of power. It's like having the mark of the beast is what they're pretty much saying. And that beast is like an energy. And so this was what I'm seeing here. It's like, oh, get close enough to them. They'll have a certain twinkle in their eye. They'll respond a certain type of way. And then it's like they're collecting them. They're collecting them. Okay? Like ropes on a chain. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're eccentric. Oh my gosh. And how they're trying to get rid of y'all that resonate with any of this is by trying to pair you up at a very young age, marry you off at a very young age. So you could be 9, you betrothed at the age of 9, 8, you betrothed, and someone's already have claims to you before you even hit puberty type of shit. But the purpose of that is to constantly pair people together to keep this soul, this purpose, this spirit from rising from the dead, to keep it from awakening. And so those masculines, would their job would be to suppress that inside of her. Don't let that spirit out. If you see signs of it, speak against it. If you see signs of it, condemn it. If you see signs of it in any way, get control over your wives. Get control over your, yes, just if they start acting different and behaving a particular type of way, tell us first and we'll get rid of it. So these are people that pretty much were like secret I wouldn't call them informants, but they have like a secret society type of initiative or motive to silence the voice of anyone that possess a particular type of power, especially in connection to removing this curse, removing this spell. Um, mm-mm-mm. That's fucked up. Let's keep going. Yeah, so they may look for those that are a confirmation. Yeah, the social media, they look for those people that shine that brightly like that, and it's like date them and then get rid of them. Date them, wear them out, and keep them from awakening. Yes, and just like a military, brainwashed military soldiers, they out here doing it even now, encouraging women to lower their standards because there's something about there's no great secret, there's no great order to it. You just have to compromise to do what you have to do to get it done. This is like get it done initiative. You don't have to love that person, but it's about numbers. It's about, they're trying to build up an army. And so someone that is some type of leader is getting extremely bored with their influence being exposed. So they secretly drink. No one would ever know. They secretly have habits that no one would ever know, because when they speak to other people, they're telling other people that they need to be more disciplined. But the only thing that this person cares about is the self-interest of themselves. But they're unsatisfied with life. How can they condone this type of agenda to settle down and be married, yet they aren't married, yet they aren't living a living example? True spirituality, you go through the shit first before you even qualify to speak on some stuff. You understand? So this is kind of like hypocrisy. So the manifestation of you anywhere is like a confirmation of demolition. So for them, they feel like you're here to tear my stuff down, so I'm gonna bring you closer to me so I can keep a closer eye on you. But they really have no desire. But you may be very aware that you're being led right to the slaughterhouse, but your ancestors are pretty much telling you like you don't have to deliver yourself on a platter like that. You don't even have to go and explain yourself. That's still people pleasing energy. You don't need to go into no one else's turf or no one else's house, no one else's platform and explain who you are and how you know who you are, or any of that. Because there's still some type of pattern of self-sacrificing martyrdom here. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone, you don't have to tell anyone about why or who you are. Just like they won't let you in those rooms and they won't sit there and have the conversations that they have amongst themselves in front of you, don't give them the same privy. Don't give them the same access. But of course, they're going to make you believe as if this is what we do when we break bread with each other. This is what we do when we come together with each other. It's a great harvest. I want to support you. Support ain't always what it look like. Sometimes it is a cease and desist order. Sometimes it is a way to infiltrate. And if you feel as if, oh, okay, yeah, I'm aware, I'm just putting myself in that position, your ancestors saying is you don't have to sacrifice yourself for any cause. You don't have to be that martyr, because it's you already, the spirit is already manifesting by the droves, even without you saying nothing or doing nothing. We don't need to lose another soul. We don't need to lose another vessel. That's pretty much what they're saying. So some way, somehow, someone that's uneducated has convinced someone that they are capable of expanding someone's reach, or if they haven't done it yet, that's what they're about to do. And then they're going to suggest some type of partnership romantically. Or y'all could be two spiritual leaders, master teachers of some sort. Okay then. No. They want to poison you from the inside out. Yeah. Date you to change you. Next thing you know, you walking different, talking different. And it's like, where you been? Where you at? Next time people see you, you got a fake smile on, and behind your face you crying. And they only bring you outside because this is the type of stuff where you could really go missing. There won't be a question about where you at. You're not dead. You're still alive, but you practically are dead because you in an unhappy lifestyle. They'll cover that rod over you so quick. And this ain't even a matter of like, oh, financially struggling, so I have to decide to do this. This is a matter of seeking love, okay? Which is an abandonment wound, which is what they're playing off of. I know you desire love so bad. Let me bring this one person in to screw you up on the inside. So a lot of you have been on this spiritual journey, and especially for those of you that resonate with these past life stories, okay? Because not everybody's going to resonate with those past life stories. But it's so real for you where you're unable to be physically intimate with another soul, another fleshly body. You've had to sacrifice those fleshly needs and wants, right, to keep a clear vessel or a clear channel, because there's too much projection already in the collective. And I feel like you've been waiting, and this person's finna come in like a hawk. Okay, they've been watching you like a hawk, is what you don't know. This is watching you like a hawk, ready to take a leap. Spiritually promising you a lot, but they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. So spirit is saying you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need a headache. All right, this person ain't gonna love you. They just gonna station you home base, and emotionally manipulate you, deplete you and stuff. Messages for Taurus. Okay, this could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. Don't have to be, but I am picking up King of Pentacles energy. Or this is your energy itself. Alright, someone can't take rejection very well. So someone has been studying you to see exactly what it is you require that will assure that you do not say no, or you don't second guess this energy. And I feel like that illusion is removed. Okay? You're not scared. You're not scared. Someone was trying to convince you that they have some type of ability to stop stuff for you. You made a very serious enemy. Okay? Spiritual enemy. You made a spiritual enemy, but they were always your enemy from past lives. That's what your spiritual team is saying. They've been intimidated and worried about the reincarnation or the manifestation of your spirit everywhere. This is the truth. And this is why they've made so many of your priestess, your high priestess, devotees suffer so heavily on their journey. It's so that they could not channel, they could not receive divine insight. Yeah. And so out of fear of what could be done to you, a lot of you guys had to play crazy or hide or do it in hiding. So now that y'all are more publicly speaking and sharing and all types of stuff, oh yeah, they like, oh, we got to stop this. Things are manifesting for you the right way. Things are more balanced. So I feel like someone's going to come and try to do like a negotiation, peace treaty. We already know how peace treaties go. So your spiritual team is saying, again, you don't got to sign nothing. You don't have to sit there and try to make these systems, structures, organizations, societies. You don't have to try to prevent the demolition of these groups, because that's all they're coming in to do, because they feel as if they could use you as a mouthpiece to get a message. Yeah, and if they can't get you to go willingly, then they want to screw your head up. Okay? Devour your flower. Speak directly to your subconscious realm to talk to the high priestess through you. Yeah. Sweet nothings. Pillow talk. Man. So y'all, I'm picking up a like gatekeeper energy, because anyone that wants to override your direct communication to communicate to you one-on-one is pretty much like the process of imprinting on an infant, or the process of imprinting on a child, which means they are treating you like a child, and therefore to even have that type of vibration with you and the level of status and respect that you deserve on who your soul is, that's a disrespect. Only predators imprint on subconscious realms, because that's what they're accustomed to doing to children before they're old enough to think for themselves, before they're old enough to even have a choice, before they're old enough to say whether or not they want to marry someone or not. That's why they do them that way. It's because they understand that they can fuck their head up for life. It's disgusting. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. So I feel like King and Queen of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is Six of Pentacles. You're karma. You are a walking karma. And they know it. And I feel like your divine calling, was to protect the children, protect innocent children. Yeah, the sun. No more trauma, no more pain. No more abandonment wounds. So a lot of y'all have been called to the Queen of Pentacles, nurture and mother in a way with the absence of fathers. All right. Yeah, abandonment. But more importantly than the absence of fathers, because y'all are the type of mothers that didn't have those children for the sake of having the man, those children are divinely protected and guided. So they may have been coming for your children, but all along it was you they needed to be afraid of. Because I feel like they were trying to attack your children. But you the one. You that person. You shut shit down. 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Those that have invested, I don't care if it was like, oh, I didn't even know that organization was doing that and I just invested in a certain type of way. Psh, done. You're gonna be seeing like all this people connect, all of it's connected in some way, somehow. You about to start seeing random shit deported, cut off, seized, shut down, restricted, access denied. So all of these energies are trying to figure out who is the source, removing their programs out of the subconscious minds of all these people. Whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing, whatever you're liberating people from, you have people trying to figure out where can they find you, because whatever your message is, whatever your higher self is saying, is breaking spells. So they know it only took someone of a higher power to be able to undo something, which means that you know more than them, which means that they had to read it from a book. You divinely got it. You tapped in. Okay? You got the source. You the source. So through you, they will meet their maker. That's what I'm hearing here. Wow. I just had like a very random vision of someone's leg being amputated. Wow. I'm seeing like a spine being ripped out. Oh my God. Hold up. Okay. So right now, what's being seized and what's being taken is like middlemen. All right. People that were hired to do the dirty work, get their hands dirty. But really, the people that hired them are in higher positions. So they're tying up loose ends, and they need to do it before it becomes like before the focus gets on them. They have to clean up their mess. It's no different than how you have ghettos that's infested with gun violence and drugs. Who gave them the drugs? The same concept is happening here. Who gave them the rhetoric? Who taught them how to cast these types of illusions? Who did it? Because these are people that were taught and by the droves. They were taught to fear failing this mission, and like soldiers, they were sent out like, get control over your women, get control over your men, get control over their minds. Yeah, 8 of Swords. And so what I feel like is happening here, I don't know if this is a public defender or some type of secret defender is being brought in, okay? Because there's more than one person involved that's being investigated. I'm seeing someone stay up all night long trying to go through files and trying to figure out where proof is about something. Trying to find the originals to shred it. This is also getting with people to let them take the fall, be the fall guy in their long line of schemes. Okay, and then the fall of that reputation, getting with like that famous person or whatever, or that important figure, the fall of their reputation would be a pleasant distraction conveniently while they get away scotch-free. A lot of crooked shit going on out here, man. And it could never be reported if it's never documented. If it ain't written, it do not exist. If it ain't shared, it never happened. You know what I mean? So they have to tie their loose ends. And that's what I'm seeing here. So your ancestors are saying that they are removing you in the nick of time. They are removing you in the nick of time from somebody that's bad news. Yeah. Which means the question becomes, who can you love? Are you for sure? Yeah, that's where the next thing becomes, who is this person that's coming towards you? I mean, you have some specifically coming towards you. They said no. The devil and the 2 of Swords. Whoever's about to come towards you, no. Toxic. Illusions. They're going to offer you something, a big opportunity. Do not take it. Do not engage in that conversation trying to be all, because I feel like somebody getting wrote right now, and y'all are from the same spiritual high priest energy. I feel like somebody was, like literally someone's already tied up. And so that person that's like restricted right now, that high priestess that's restricted right now, I'm seeing that she went into it with high thoughts and high vibrations about it, but she realized that it was all a setup. And so she is kind of telling you, like, don't even bother. But she's telling you, like, spiritually. And it's because y'all come from the same high priestess, like, soul tribe, or the same high priestess energy. But more importantly, because whoever you are someone that don't really go off what other people say. You kind of do it your way. Your ancestors are coming in and saying, I'm giving you signs and synchronicities now. Pay attention. Pay attention. Y'all, I feel like a fairy has fallen. Okay? Like someone, like the spirit, okay? The spirit was exorcised out of someone. That's what I'm seeing here. A very prominent person. It's like their spirit was exorcised out of them. It could be him or her, don't matter, but it was like the innocence. Something was done. All right? And it's not just humiliation. This is, I know what you're coming here for. So I'm finna bind you and I'm finna release this or exercise this off of you, and you're gonna walk out of here never knowing what happened to you. So it's like the high priestess is saying we lost a channel. Somewhere in the world. They fell for it. So if you have like a missing soul tribe, or it's like you intuitively felt like this, like there was some type of, they could be way older than you, but y'all have, I'm telling you, y'all are one source or soul that is many expressions. And so someone's already doing damage control because they didn't listen to this divine. They didn't see it. And so they're not a channel no more. And so that spirit can't connect to that vessel no more. That spirit can't channel through that vessel no more. So you're about to notice that someone don't even talk the same, do the same things anymore. Yeah. Heartbroken. Descending. Rapidly. Because someone had some type of ritual performed on them. They were sold a pipe dream. But I feel like, yeah, as soon as I said ritual, I feel like before they released them, they got a lot of information out of them, like names. Okay? They tapped into someone's foresight here. And so they out here. This is like missionaries, okay? But you know how like they had the Crusaders and stuff like that. That stuff is still, what they're saying is still very much alive and present. It just has a different assignment. Eight of Swords. So they want to come for you. Or they want to come for you. They coming for an empress. I feel as if this may be like a well-known empress as well, one that you know, speaks openly about, yes, I perform magic. Yes, I do this. Yes, I bring relationships back together. I help heal. I help bring everything back to homeostasis. I'm living out loud and live in color. And they have a target right now, and they're working on personally right now. Okay, this particular empress, okay, high priestess can be pregnant with a child, and they're trying to block some type of reach or outreach with some type of voice. Yeah, especially if like she's like a single empress. They're gonna try to offer some type of deal. This is definitely politics. This is definitely like industry stuff. Okay, It ain't gonna work. So I feel like this empress is giving, is letting like the collective know, letting her collective know that she was offered something, and it wasn't enough, and they know it. And so she's letting you know that she didn't sign the deal, she didn't agree. She would never give up her spirit or sell her soul or something like that. And 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this empress is about to be giving out a lot of grants, blessings, spreading. It's something about spreading generosity rapidly, which is moving large loads, is what I'm hearing. So if you've been struggling in some type of business or establishment, I'm seeing someone literally taking from their own supply and gifting, like a lot of gifting. Gifting and sharing and so forth like that. Especially if you are not receiving recognition. This could be like someone stimulating the algorithm. Even for those of you that are like creatives or something like that. This is also stocks and investments, in particular LLCs, and just randomly dropping. This is someone that is randomly blessing people, and you are a part of this person's collective. But this is not just anyone. This is someone that is oh, they have no remorse. They empty in the vaults of something. This is definitely an empress. If you're a part of this collective, this hive, there's a reckoning happening. And whatever was depleted from this person, oh my goodness. Whatever was done corruptly, whatever someone did to literally like harm this empress collective, is exposing is a nice word. Because she coming for everything. Everything. And I feel as if it all stems back from some type of attack or some type of initiative or investigation in a negative way that was intended to bring bad luck not only to her but to her collective. Yep. And so, oh, she has like one of theirs in her territory. Okay. And this person is talking like a canary, and she's not letting them out either. This is on some Daenerys Targaryen type of shit. This is a liberator. All right. You gonna speak today, and whatever was taken from you, get ready. Get ready. It's about to be a serious apocalypse, famine, disaster, all types of stuff. All right. So let's get your closing messages. Closing messages. All right, we have Elk. I told you this has something to do with being noble. Nobility. I was literally saying Ned Stark was so noble to the point where he thought just speaking out was going to solve problems, but that wasn't enough. You feel what I'm saying? So he was too noble, but your nobility is your integrity and your nobility is being rewarded. We have celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Wow. We have Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. That's what I'm hearing for you. Hearing for you. And then you hear, look at there, my dear, you are loved. You hear what I'm saying to you? Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and your grace. Whoo, I got to go. Taurus, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.